Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Shazan Hakimi. So I want to introduce we are talking about noise and hearing. Every day we experience sound in our environment such as the sound from television and radio, household appliances and traffic. Normally, the sound are at safe level that do not damage our hearing, but sound can be harmful when they are too loud even for a brief time or when they are both loud and long lasting. The sound can damage sensitive structure in the inner ear and cause noise in the hearing loss. So, an IHL can be immediate or it can take a long time to be noticeable. It can be temporary or permanent and it can affect one ear or both ears. Even if you cannot tell that you are damaging your hearing, you could have trouble hearing in the future, and such as not being able to understand other people when they talk, especially on the phone or in a noisy room. Regardless of how it might affect you, one thing is certain: noise indicated hearing loss is something you can prevent. Okey, so apa yang kita baca mengenai introduction ni ialah masalah pendengaran. Jadi pendengaran ni orang kata sangatlah memain peranan. Sebab apa? Kira banyak kerja harian kita menggunakan pendengaran. Okey. Jadi apabila suasana yang terlalu bising, tempat yang terlalu bising, jadi benda tu boleh menyebabkan pendengaran kita boleh hilang and tidak berapa jelas lah. Okey. Jadi pendengaran kita ni bukannya dalam masa dia tak semestinya terus direct terus kita tak dengar, tapi bila kita still orang kata dengar lagu terlalu kuat ke apa, jadi benda tu boleh menyebabkan masa depan nanti masalah pendengaran tu akan berlaku. Jadi itulah yang kita dapat huraikanlah mengenai dengan introduction. That's all for me.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Azim bin Hamdan. I continue the procedure. And employers shall protect employees who are exposed to excessive noise from the adverse health effect of noise. Every place, uh, every place of work shall implement a comprehensive hearing conservation program (HEP) to prevent ONRHD or occupational noise related hearing disorder among its employer over there in intake working lifetime. Okay, number one, noise risk assessment. Number two, noise reduction. Uh, Number three, audiometric testing. Number four, information, instruction and training. Number five, record keeping.
Alright, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Akmazini. Okay, so I'm going to present the findings. Okay, for the first one is sound wave into the outer ear and travel through the narrow passageway called the ear canal, which leads to the eardrum. Okay, the second is the eardrum vibrates from the incoming sound wave and sends these vibrations to three tiny bones in the middle ear. These bones are called the malleus, incus, and steps. Okay. The third, the bones in the middle ear couple the sound vibrations from the air to fluid vibrations in the cochlea of the inner ear, which is shaped like a snail and filled with fluid. An elastic partition runs from the beginning to the end of the cochlea, splitting it into an upper and lower part. This partition is called the basilar membrane because it serves as the base. or ground floor on which key hearing structures sit. For the fourth, uh, once the vibrations cause the fluid inside the cochlea to ripple, a uh, traveling wave forms along the basilar membrane. Hair cells, sensory cells sitting on the top of the basilar membrane. Okay, and ride the wave. Alright, next, as the hair cells move up and down, microscopic hair-like projections, known as stereocilia, that perch on the top of the hair cells bumps against the overlaying structure and bend. Bending causes pore-like canals, which are at the tips of the stereocilia to open up. When that happens, chemical rush, chemical rush into the cell and creating an electrical signal. Okay, for the last one is the auditory nerve carries the electrical signal to the brain, which translates it into a sounds that we recognize and understand. Okay, what we can see these examples for the findings. Okay, you can see the ear canal, eardrum there, and the cochlea seems like a snail. Okay, okay. So for me, thank you.
Okay, my name is Zulfarizal Afi. So, I can represent the conclusion from hearing loss. The the conclusion is occupational noise exposure and hearing impairment have ad- adverse effect on work safety and can increase to the probability of work-related injuries. This means reduction noise exposure can contribute to increased safety in workplace where noise is a factor. Furthermore, using assistive listening device may reduce risk of work injury among hearing impaired work. Okay, itu saja. Okay, the recommendation is way to control work exposure to exercise noise and prevent hearing loss in cloud using quieter machines. Installation to noise source limiting work expose or using use effective protection equipment. Thank you.